Chat, chat. Today we are streaming Minecraft. I haven't streamed since the GTA 5 stream, which was a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, not sure. I'm currently building an underground base. If you're wondering why it sounds like I'm constantly angry, the dentist gods have tied my mouth together, so I sound like I'm constantly grunting. So, if I ever want to go, I don't have to close my mouth, I guess. Yeah, I think I mentioned I'm building an underground base, but, yes, I am. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is, we're gonna dig on down here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a two-tier underground base. That's not ideal. Nobody likes gravel when mining. I have got a minor amount of stick drift that is unnoticeable when, Minecrafting. Why specifically is the gravel breaking sound effect so loud? But yeah. Just saying this stream is on a, sort of, how do I say this? Like, a sort of not contract-based, but like, what I'm trying to say is that it's on like sort of an event-based system, so if I receive a call from my friend, I will be ending stream, because, unfortunately, my friends if I'm streaming to absolutely nobody, my friends are more important, so, sorry. But, if I'm streaming to a couple people, I'll see if they want to join the stream. And if not, that's up to them. But I'm not too bothered about view count. I'm perfectly happy actively streaming to nobody, because, do you know what? I don't really stream for the viewers. I stream so that in the future, I can look back on these days, hopefully, and be like, wow, I was an idiot. So yeah. Hopefully, it will forever remain that way. If not, stuff happens. So, But hey, what you gonna do? So if you're wondering why my underground base is so tall, is because I don't really like keeping chests in my house. Now, this may change in the future, so I'm not making this base too unbelievably big. However, I don't want it sort of affecting the whole build. So I'm going to try my best to make it as sleek and efficient as possible. But I doubt it's going to be used much, or too much rather. Specifically due to the fact that, having a maximum of like 5 double chests in your house is okay. But once you get to a level of where you're like full netherite, you start collecting a bunch of junk, but you worry that, that junk maybe one day won't be junk. I don't know if you've ever, collected, sorts, a, pile of, I don't know, cobblestone, and then be like, oh, this is so, ugly. I'm gonna get rid of it. And then you're kind of just like, well, hang on a minute. I kind of wish I didn't get rid of that. Like a couple of months later. Do those stone blocks look, yeah, they look a bit out of place. Well, that's, oh, wait, that's actually perfectly symmetrical now. Apart from the dirt, of course. But hey, it kind of looks like a little face, doesn't it? It looks really sad. Well, it can be sad forever because I'm not changing it. Sorry. It's really dark in the middle, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an object that doesn't really look like stone. Find near so the center. I guess no, that's not even close. There? Nope. Where is central? I would say more there. But I think I've... Or here, actually. Yeah. I mean, we can always just calculate it instead, you know. We can always calculate the middle. So let's do that real quick. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. For any of you who said a 6, 7 joke when I said 6 and 7, get out my stream. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Half of 19 is, oh, 9.5. Well, that's not helpful. Do you know what? We can just do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because at least this is the center point. Did I count right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I counted wrong. I counted 7 again, by the way, this way, because, basically, I missed the first one, so, yeah. That's that. But we're gonna put that there. That is, like, nowhere near the middle. That's more the middle. I must have miscounted this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is more like the middle. I might have to take a break in the minute, chat, because I kind of forgot to go to the toilet before this, like a plonker, so, yeah. Yeah, that looks more respectively like the middle. What happens if I break this? My inventory's full, that's never good. Hang on a minute, oh no, it is. Yeah, that looks more respectively like the middle, correct? Or maybe to the left one? Let me place myself nearer on the middle. Yeah, that looks more like the middle. What about from this perspective? Yeah. Yeah, see, that seems more like the middle. So we're gonna do that. That's more the middle. And then doot doot doot. Smash. Yeah, that's sick. We actively have wood on us. Doop. Get out of here. Doop. This is going to be the first chest of the base. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Now, I just need to place the cobblestone in a chest. Just because the stuff over here is actually decently valuable. And by decently, I mean somewhat. So, call me a hoarder, but I kind of like to keep it. You know what I mean? I'm not a waster. Why did I do this? Did I mean to? Probably not. Anyway, since there's gravel on this side, I'm gonna take that as an immediate invite to dig this way. I'm gonna make this one quite a long dig, and then rather than a wide, no, quite a wide dig rather than a long dig. Pause. That sounded really wrong. It took me saying dig a couple of times to realise what that sounded like. Is that iron and coal in the That's iron, copper, and coal in the same vein. Well, isn't that neat? Now, to try and find some form of a center point, we're gonna go... Oh, good thing I was meaning to mine that block anyway. So, I believe it goes down 1, 2, yeah. And this one is 1, 2, and then it goes in, and then it goes all the way up, all the way up. Oh, there's iron up there. By the way, if there's any ores embedded in the wall, I don't think there is on this one, they're not getting mined, just to put it bluntly with you. Simply because I don't see a point, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm already, that was 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to reduce that to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whoops, 7. And then we need to go to this side and then dig 7 that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, sick. So the neat thing about the gravel is that it has pretty much just, pre-dug out what we needed to dig out in the first place. Now I figured out that if you just spam along these upward strip mines instead of just clicking, you can actually mine a lot quicker. Look, watch this. That was just, pressing, yeah? Okay, let me do that again. That didn't do it much justice. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah? And once you really get going, it kind of forgets to do the tick cooldown, and so you're just stuck at mining at like millions of miles an hour. And if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. You can literally just walk backwards and fix your mistake, and you're done. But yeah, I tend to build quite large underground bases because I don't like to waste space. So space, I prefer to have room for like a living room, a pet room, and then yeah, look, you can just run along, and especially if you have efficiency 5, your pickaxe just mines it. It just doesn't care. So yeah, I said wide over long, so we're gonna only go over by 10 instead of 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we need to do the same over this side immediately, because otherwise I'm going to make a bunch of errors. We have to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I dug over by 10 or 9 over here, but I did just realise that I only needed to dig by 9, because 10 would mean that it would actually be 11 blocks and not 10. So let's hope we didn't pull an idiot move and we did it properly. Also, this is murdering my pickaxe. Look at that. Well, actually, the XP I'm getting from, like, the coals is fixing it, and also, yes, I did make an idiot mistake, so we're just going to fill that in and pretend like the corner already looked like that. And again, we're just going to run along through and through like this, doing section after section. By the way, I think this counts a lot on your internet connection speed, because, you know, if the server starts trying to save and your internet connection is slow, this trick might not work for a couple of minutes, meaning that it's probably just quicker if you hold down anyway. And yeah, it's another side effect of having my mouth tied shut, is that I get short of breath talking. Because as you know, breathing in through your teeth obviously doesn't let through the same amount of air, you know, the same amount of air per whatever, per second, whatever you want to call it, every time you inhale. So, yeah. I don't know, I seriously don't know what the measurements for inhaling air is, or passing air, but, yeah, it might be liters, milliliters. I know it's milliliters in, science, I think. Oh wait, no, it's, millimeters in science, because they use those, oh, I forgot what they're called. That line just tripped me the hell out. I thought I was playing BeamNG Drive for a second then, and the physics tripped out. And also, this isn't a very large sort of... This is... I know I said I didn't want it to be large, but I kind of wanted it to be bigger than that, do you know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to do the old classic. I made it kind of hard for myself earlier, because I... Right, yeah, anyway, I made it kind of difficult for myself earlier because I found some ores, and a lot of them in the same place, and I was all like, oh, wouldn't it look like a cool screenshot if I dug around all of the ores? And do you know what? It was a unique screenshot, but it was mid. Like, I'm never doing that again. Unless I'm doing it with, like, diamonds, then no. We are never doing that again. And to be completely honest with you, who is building underground bases at deep slate level, my guy? Who? Who put an owl in the area? But still. Don't do what I just did if you're speed clicking and just go completely out of the bounds of the click. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work. I just tried to sing with my voice shut and then it cracked. I love it. By the way, this whole idea of building a base literally stemmed... Hold on, I need to burp. I muted the stream for you guys, aren't I just the best streamer? Me with no overlay or anything else, and only streams Minecraft and some other games from time to time. Best streamer. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, don't Are you? Yeah, the whole idea of building a base stemmed from me actually building a railroad from one of the countries in this world, because you may have known from the title that it's called Sweden. This realm is anyway. It's called Sweden. We name it after the country at spawn. So the first country we make and name is automatically owned by me unless someone else comes up with the name, in which case they own it. And if I'm the one who came up with the name, but someone else's long build joins with that country after a while, they merge into the same country, but it's now a duopoly. I said it in business terms for some reason, but yeah, it's like a duopoly. It's a duo. Two people now own the country. And by the way, ownership doesn't mean much. It literally just means that you are the judge in a court of law in this game. Literally does not correlate to anything else. Oh, and if we ever converted to a world, there would be additions of guests, meaning you can invite a guest to the world, but you carry 30% of the responsibility if they do something stupid. Like, as in, sorry, no, that's a lie. A country owner gets to decide the guest's permissions individually within each country, and if the person does something stupid, so if the guest does something stupid, the person who invited the guest is 30% responsible for all of those actions, and the guest serves, basically the other serves, sorry, let me repeat that. When inviting a guest, the inviter, so the person who's doing the inviting, is 30% responsible for all of the, crimes committed by said guest. So if the guest commits a crime that's finable, the guest will pay 100% of that fine and then immediately be banned. Or if the crime isn't serious enough to be permanently... Sorry, no. You can get banned, but it's a bit like when you have your license for the first time. You basically just have to apply. So if you get banned, you just apply to be a member and then never commit a crime again. But, when you apply to be because basically what you do, you can commit a crime as a guest, yeah? And if you then decide to apply to be a member, you will then, instead of just immediately being permanently banned, will be joined, but you will be forced to pay the fines of a member. And even if it's like a stack of netherite ingots, you will be, forced to pay that by a flexible deadline. And if you don't pay it by said flexible deadline, or you take the mick with the deadline, you're just going to get rebanned, and yeah, and it was no point reapplying. But yeah, if the guest gets fined, if the crime is bad enough, the guest will just be permanently banned and blacklisted from ever applying, and it will be notified to all other users of the realm to immediately deny his application or invite his or hers. Whoa. This is kind of nice, actually. I kind of like this. I rock with this. Heck yeah. This is looking nice. I like it. Chat. I do feel like going up to see the light of day, though. And I'm also going to put my cobblestone in this chest because I, again, need the cobblestone for the build. Wow, I'm collecting a whole lot of andesite, or granite, sorry, and not I mean, I'm just collecting copper at this point, to be honest with you. That's andesite, my guy. I don't want andesite. I want cobblestone. What? You didn't... It filled up already? Bro. I'm gonna keep some andesite, though, because andesite can be used as a substitute. I might... Bro. It can be used as a substitute for... What did I pick up? More diorite? Shut off. Yeah, I'm gonna keep some andesite because it can be used as a substitute for not cobblestone, normal stone, because normal stone looks incredibly like it, as you will see over here. Look, there's like barely a difference. Like, come on. So if you have a one block sort of issue and you don't have any stone you want to use on it, just fill it with andesite, brother. That is the creepiest, most disgusting, diabolical noise I've ever heard emit from the Minecraft audio interface ever. And I've heard my fair share of items from the audio interface of Minecraft. God, I hate those like rhythmic sounds. You know what I mean? Like those like cryptic growls that sound like they're coming from the inside of the devil himself. You know what I mean? See, look, I've made an oopsie. That sounded like I said I shit myself. I meant, I made an issue and mined into the floor by accident.
Where we can tell you're still playing Minecraft in the good old Sweden.
Yep. I'm definitely still playing in this. I'm playing it, it's looking quite good out, actually. This is my
I'm gonna get the old classic texture pack for Bedrock.
That is actually a great idea. I love it. The only issue I have with that, is that the Minecraft windows in the old pack, they're kind of annoying because you can't really see through them. Wow, that skeleton horse is making a lot of noise for a horse.
I did move on to Minecraft for PC.
Ah, Minecraft PC, yeah. Same, actually. I'm just on PlayStation right now because I just got off of my PC because I was playing a game called BeamNG Drive. And I kept crashing because I'm terrible. But yeah, I have a whole lot of copper from mining right now. And also, if I sound really grindy, it's because I've got my the dentist tied my mouth shut. So I sound like I'm constantly angry. I promise you I'm not.
Yeah, just in case if you were wondering, I haven't been online on PlayStation was because of that reason.
Yeah, I mean, I was the same, to be honest with you. I only use my PlayStation for Minecraft and YouTube now. I used to play all sorts of games on it, and now I've all moved on to PC. Because if I'm being honest with you, I mean, depending on your PC setup, it's so much more superior than any console could ever be, to be honest.
Did your teeth get chipped or just tied your mouth in general?
I have braces and have done for about 2.5 years. Well, no, 2 years, 2.5 years this November. And recently, because I have a gap between my top and bottom front teeth, and they had to use bands to tie my top and bottom teeth together to sort of pull them together again. I'm just un-Britishing my smile, basically, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Yeah, as I was saying though, PC's so much more superior than any console could ever be. Because I don't think my PlayStation, because
I play on a gaming laptop. And it's more superior than my PS5, Xbox Series X and Switch 2.
Switch 2. Yeah, Switch 2. Switch 2, in my opinion, was a bit of a scam. I mean, it's a little bit better processing power, better screen, and that's about it, to be honest with you. Oh, and it has that camera thing, but for the prices they charge, I mean, you might as well
If
just
I
buy
ever
it.
get a gaming desktop PC, it would be powerful than everything I have, including my gaming laptop.
My gaming PC is as powerful as 2.5 PS5s. So if you tied 2.5 PS5s together, that would be my PC. Honestly, best £1,400 I've ever spent. Would spend again, you know what I mean? I mean, my PS5, the launch edition anyway, has AMD Zen 2 or Zen 3 architecture. The current one is Zen 4. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you know your AMD specs, but the PS5 CPU is the equivalent of like an AMD Ryzen 5 5800X, I think. I'm not sure what the GPU is capable of, but I have an AMD Ryzen 9 9900X. That's a whole lot of numbers right there, to be honest with you. Technology names are a whole other story. You know, I could tell you my motherboard name. My motherboard is the Asus Prime B250. I actually forgot. Asus Prime B250 something plus Wi-Fi. That's the name of it. Crazy names over here. I can go onto PC Part Picker and
But
choose.
if I do move up to a desktop, I have to try sharing that data with my gaming laptop, so they both can save all my stuff if that's.
Let me open YouTube because I think you sent a comment that was too long for the TTS, so I'm gonna just have a look at that real quick. Otherwise, I'm gonna have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, sharing data is definitely important. I think literally all you have to do is connect the laptop to the computer via a USB. Uh, if you want, you can go out and buy a USB-A to USB-A cable, but what I recommend doing is buying a motherboard that has a USB-C connection. So you can just use any old, newer Samsung charger to connect to it. I'm just opening YouTube. Share my data with my gaming laptop so they are both so they both can have all my stuff if that's what both PCs are capable of doing. Yeah. Obviously you're going to need to have Windows on both. I don't think you can share too much content apart from like videos and stuff like that from a Windows computer to a Linux computer and vice versa. Especially sharing from Linux to Windows, I think, or vice versa. Them two in particular tend to have a lot of incompatibilities. But there is always
Well,
like,
not videos, I mean games and apps that are downloaded.
yeah, so if you want to do that, then yeah, they both have to be Windows. Because unless it's like Steam games, in which case I'm pretty sure your progress may transfer automatically. I'm not sure. I've never transferred Steam from two devices at once, but yeah, they'd both have to be Windows, I think. If it was going to be an external game. So, like, I don't know, actually. I don't think I've got any games that aren't Steam games. The only games I have on my computer are Half-Life 2, Gary's Mod, Geometry Dash, VR Chat, Rec Room, Beat Saber, and Minecraft, I think. Those are the only games I got. Oh, and BeamNG Drive. BeamNG Drive is a really good game. I love it. It goes really good with my racing setup. I almost said gaming setup. But yeah, I definitely recommend upgrading from a laptop to a PC. I mean, even like gaming laptops, they are like sometimes superior to consoles. Obviously, much more superior in the games that they can play because most computers, especially with like Steam and all that, can play games that aren't featured or games that aren't featured on console and games that are featured on console. For instance, Forza Horizon 5 and stuff like that. That's featured on Xbox and PlayStation, but can also be played on PC. And I think all your progress is saved to the cloud. No, that's not true. If you're on PlayStation, I don't think you can get your progress from Forza Horizon 5 onto a PC, but if you're on Xbox, I think you can. I'm not sure. Again, I don't have Forza on my PC, so I wouldn't know. Do you like my base, by the way? I've been working hard on this because I actually came down to get cobblestone. Oh, look at this light glow. I came down to get cobblestone and started mining, and I was like, in my other world, we had a big little base, like a big little. I had a big base like this underground, and it was huge, and all my friends were like, "Oh, this is like one of the best underground bases I've seen." So what I'm aiming to do now is to build another large base, but this time it's gonna be even bigger and even cooler. So that's good. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why my house is pink, the one that was up top, I'll show you it. It's because this is actually the first time I've built with cherry wood. I'm usually horrible at building with any other woods apart from like dark oak, spruce, birch, and oak. But yeah, this was my first time building with it, no tutorial, so I feel like this is pretty decent. I quite like this house. Obviously not the best house I've ever built, but it's a good house. If you want, I can go and show you my house in the mainland. Actually, I can do that. I can just do that anyway. Actually, I'll do it if you want me to, because I've got mining to do. But I'll do it if you want me to, because I've got fireworks. Take like 2 seconds to get there. Because I've got another country. Because this country is the United Kingdom. It's owned by me, yours truly. But so is the country of Sweden. But there are other countries, they're just not as developed. They're not owned by me, though. Like, for instance, there's the Netherlands. It's owned by my friend. Norway, which is owned by my other friend. Oops. That was my fault. So, yeah. How you been, anyway? I've been chilling. Anyway, chat. How are we all doing, actually, if there's anyone else here? I have no way of checking my view count currently, because I'm busy. Anyway. Yeah, what was I saying before Mr. Fresh joined? I think I was talking about why I was using cobblestone. So yeah, I'm actually building quite a large railway project that goes over 1,600 blocks, I think. And for instance, just for reference, that's 1.6 kilometers, which is quite a long distance, actually. Um, you know, when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, it's not really, but in Minecraft, it's a long distance. You know what I mean? Especially a lot of blocks as well. And mine out this bottom bit. Bottom. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me, chat? I mean, I'm live streaming YouTube at 10:15 at night playing Minecraft as I dig out a huge hole in the ground. Oh. Yowzers. Right. Let's put this cobblestone back in a chest. For reference, guys, we will be continuing the mineshaft railroad in this video. So if you want to see us, stick around to the end. If not, that's fine. I'm not too bothered whether you watch it. I need to get it done, and so I might as well stream it, in case something cool happens. Which I doubt it will, because why would something cool happen when mining a railroad? But, worth a see, right? No, stop collecting the copper. I don't want the copper, please. I don't want the copper. Is that diamonds? No, that's, that appears to be cobblestone, lad. Not too sure where you got the diamonds from, but I did. I was the one who said diamonds, lad. That's a bit of cobblestone right there. It's probably enough to build a base. Ooh, that's a good idea. Might do that. Let's keep spamming like this until it's all gone, man. I'm gonna end up with tendicitis and my wrist is really gonna hurt, but who cares? Yeah, baby. Get that all down and done with. Mining away. Don't know what to mine, but I'm gonna mine this anyway. On this Minecraft day, so beautiful, mine diamonds. Mine the stone. Yeah, I'm not singing the other part. Mine the stone. Do, 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 do. Sorry, chat. Whoa, I can feel the burn, chat. I can feel the burn. Mining away. Don't know what to mine, so I mine this anyway. On this Minecraft day, I just killed a bat. Mine the stone. Mine the stone. And the andesite and diorite. Mine the stone. Can't forget granite. Do 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 do. Heck yeah, get that. And we are done with this room. Wow! Whoa, look at that! Oh. Oh, I'm loving life. We just hit a jackpot, chat. We are going to be building a farm in here. So let's go. Because I just figured all this big wall is probably going to be enough to store everything. So, we've gotten our fair share of dirt over this. Unfortunately, it appears I've chucked quite a lot. That's granite. Yeah, I appear to have chucked quite a lot of it away. Which, isn't good. Never good. But, however... Oh, wait, no, we need water in the middle. Oh, wait, no, this is water, you plum. What am I doing, chat? What am I doing at this point? So, let's dig out this center part first. I don't even think this 64 dirt is going to cover any of this. Yeah, I don't even think 64 dirt is going to be enough. I reckon there's at least a stack and a half of dirt worth of sort of stuff here. That's a stack. Right there. You know what? I reckon we could do with having an end here, to be honest with you. I've said to be honest with you a whole lot of times throughout this video. And I just realised I've done something slightly wrong that I shouldn't have. Righto, let's go get some water. I don't have a bucket? Really? I don't have a bucket? Wow, okay. That's weird. I guess we wait for 3 iron to smelt, chat. Oh! Oh, hell yeah! Get rid of this granite in return for that. Look at all that dirt, guys. Arrow is completo. Now then. Water. Actually, I need to ask the bot something. Does water have to be a source block to boost crop growth, or can it be running?
Running water works perfectly fine for hydrating crops, provided it is within 4 blocks of the farmland. The water does not need to be a static source block to provide the necessary moisture.
Mint. Absolutely mint. So now we see where this goes. It ends right here. This creates another source block. We go down. We go down. Sorry about that, chat. I'm very much back. Oof, I think I overestimated how far I needed to go. Very much. Righto. Right, so that's how much water I need. So for every step down, I need to go down in dirt too. I'm just currently trying to make a farm, chat. Okay, and then this side will also be water at some point. So, what am I doing? No, it needs to be at the same level as the dirt. When's the next drop down? Here. Yeah, that's right, because it's not filled with dirt yet, isn't it? Yeah. That's correcto perfecto. And we can do here as well. Oh wow, it's going everywhere. Well, at least it'd be a good way of flushing all the blocks over that way. Seek. Okay. And then... can we not do that? So my plan is dig out this bit first, and then we can just keep digging out bits, and essentially should make it a lot easier to map out where we need to be. And then sick. And then we just go back on forth. Wait a minute. Oh no, whoops, this is the... Oh no, I do have to dig this out. I do have to dig out the water line. Ooh, this is going to be satisfying. When the water comes down, I mean. And then we go on back through here. Dig that out. Just so we don't have to be in the water, chat. Otherwise, it kind of gets annoying. Oh, did I miss a block? I missed a whole level of blocks. What's going on with me right now? What is wrong with me, chat? Wow, we are swimming in a mass of water for that. But, I say we dig out this side first. Do I need to go? Oh, wait, I needed to go a third block down about here. And a fourth. And let me just spam out all of this. And then, honey, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a disgusting Minecraft cave sound effect. We will have a nice big farm. It's actually amazing, believe it or not, because we are supposed to have this in easy mode. However, it doesn't appear to be in that state right now because someone griefed the world, sadly, and we took it out of easy mode after committing to easy mode for a long time, and then nobody wanted to play again. And so currently I'm going through a stage of convincing people that won't happen. So to the guy who griefed, screw you, dude. Get out. We didn't want you here anyway. Yeah, idiot. Hang on a minute. I've built over one of the things. Idiot. And I've done the same here. And here. Huh? Hang on a minute. Well, I've not done that right, have I? Idiot. I've not dug this out correctly at all. I thought I was going to start forming the SpongeBob theme. Dun 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 dun. You know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Chatteroony. Oh, Monsieur Chat, does thou know what I mean? Is the question. Dost thou know what I mean? Or, that's not even proper Shakespearean, is it? Idiot! This guy's an idiot! What the? I just cover up the source block. This idiot covered up the source block. There you have it. Glizzy. This idiot covered up the source block. It's like Bowley's basics, bro. What am I going on about? What am I going on about? It's not Bodie's basics, bro. Baldi's Easies, bruh. Baldi's Yeezys, what? What? What's wrong with me today, chat? Why am I like this? We are walking. You're getting our steps in with this, chat. Oof. I love, and I mean I love building farms that do not require I'm just gonna, oops. I'm just gonna, just in case I walk into the door and then fall down here, which will be annoying. Well, I guess now we just need to accumulate seeds. Ooh. Chat, how hard do you reckon this will be to dig out from the top? Make it drop, that's a whap, that's a whap. It depends what I think it's 63. Ooh, that's gonna be a whole lot of digging to do. Into the ocean? Chat. Are we joking? Uh-oh. Wait, oh no, it's okay. It's okay. We in the ocean? Bro. Really? We're in the ocean. Well, actually, that's kind of good. It's kind of gurch thing, actually. Because it's not like we farmed any of the dirt down there. Do I have, like, respiration? I do. That's cool. What a perfect enchantment to have at this type of, area. And then we simply just need to do the exact same thing over this side. Now, is this whole room going to be filled with water? Yes. Is it going to be cool? Only time will tell. Lapis? Oh, well, looks like we're going to get a handful of that at some point. Is sand gonna fall on my face, chat? Make a prediction. Let's hear it. Let me hear your predictions. No. Glug. So I need to dig from here. All the way over to... Where's the hole? It was over here somewhere, if I remember rightly. It was within this area. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. To here. That's a long distance. But we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. Whether you like it or not. We're getting it done. I don't care. So we're gonna build a pin there. And then right over here we're gonna build another pin. Hopefully we can get a true scale of how much diarrhea I'm about to have trying to build this. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, it was my idea. It was my idea. Oh my goodness, what an amazing enchantment to have in such a time of ideas. Respiration 3. I've got a couple minutes down here, dude, and then I only need to come up for like 3 seconds. So where's this other one? Okay, it's over there. Wow, okay. So what we're gonna do, what I'm doing right now is flat packing out an area at the bottom possible block of this river. And then I'm either going to do one of two things. Block the river from entering this area using cobblestone. And then drink up all the water with sponges. Or we can just look at this. Which looks kind of ugly, to be honest with you. Ah, heck it, dude. Ah, heck it. It's for the looks, in it, chat. The window's not going to look that cool, but the height is sure going to look good. And the natural lighting, can't forget that. So where's the bottom possible block of this ocean? Right here. No, yeah, I was going to say, if I remember rightly, the bottom block of an ocean is always one block shorter than that of on land, I think. So, I think what we have to do is slightly dig around it. Sorry, that was a completely unrelated response. Yeah, I think what we have to do is just try and keep our willpower up, because this is going to be a bit of a tedious build as well, I've noticed, with all the gravel and shizer like that. But yeah. We collected. They hate it. People are going to be like, oh, it looks ugly under the ocean. I do not care. It's my base. Leave me alone. Oh, this is a mint idea. What? Wait, I need to repair my pickaxe. I can't break this. What's the coordinate of the other block? Oh wow, this is just... Yep. Imagine it's exactly 146. Nope, not quite. But we're almost there. So we can just dig in. From here. 156, chat. 156. Where are we? Well, we missed start. I also read the wrong coordinate, I think. What is going on? Guys, this is no way of building. Why are we one block lower? What's going on? Would somebody like to explain? Well, nobody needs to explain, I'm not that stupid, but still. I'm grateful that it's still dirt level. Well, I'm gonna have a whole lot of mats after this, aren't I? I don't like that noise. Right, we have successfully dug, finally, from one pillar to the other. This might have been a bad idea. This may well have been a bad idea. It's gonna be cool to look down on, though, from above. It's gonna look cool to look down on from above, but horrible to look up from. I mean, this thing's gonna look absolutely cheeks to look up from, if I'm being completely honest with you. And now we've successfully dug it out. So, I'm gonna leave that at that, because I do need to repair my pickaxe. But we have a lot of cobblestone now, which is what I actually needed. My elytra is also somewhat repaired. So we're going to fly on over to the other side of this long and beautiful railway. Dude. Yeah, I might need to shut off the broadcast soon, bro. I'm a bit stupid today. Whoa! It almost goes to cloud level, guys. How did I not notice that before? They see me riding daddy, they see me riding daddy. Yeah, I believe at the end of this I started trying to mine somewhere. I don't know where. I think I started trying to mine something. Is it like in here? Oh, no. But this just looked kind of cool. We're not gonna look into it, chat. We're not gonna look into it. Whoa! Holy Minecraft HD. What the freak? We came in and it stopped raining. We're in the cave of luck. Whew. Right, anyway, let's head on back up, because we have not come here to look for a mine. We have come here to make a railroad. Now, I've got a little life hack. I'm gonna use andesite because it's almost indistinguishable from stone-related blocks at a long distance. And we need to get all the way over. How has it just started raining again? Oh, is it because we were in a savanna biome? It was, wasn't it? Of course. that reaction time, chat. So we're going to spend this andesite, yeah, and then we're going to go on over underground. At least try to get underground. Right, now what I'm going to do is try my best to line up with that. Actually, I'm not going to try my best, I'm going to make sure I'm lined up with it. So it is at -207. -207, eh? Alright, so also it doesn't matter if we undershoot it or overshoot it, sorry. No, yeah, undershoot it or overshoot it actually. Or get it dead on. All that matters is that we actually reach it. Because if we undershoot it, then we can just dig out the andesite, I think it's called. Yeah. We can just dig out the andesite. If we overshoot it, then it's fine because we can just bridge. It literally does not matter. I think we're going to undershoot it. Or overshoot it by a couple of blocks. We're either going to... Imagine I'm going to be so happy if we make it dead on. That would actually be the highlight of my day. Well, yeah, probably, actually. We're not making it dead on. But we have gotten very close. I think that's it. Yeah. It's perfect. Alrighty. Look at that. Whee! Smack. And look, it's just out of the way of Sweden. So no one's going to notice it. It's going to be nice and underground. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. Just see me riding dirty. Do 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 do. Whoops. That's enough underground, I think. Actually, I think that's too much underground, actually. To be completely honest with you. I think 94 is enough. That never really comes above ground, so... Never mind. So that's okay. It's not really seeable over this portion, so... I think I just kind of wanted to go through the cave that's over here. But we might do, might not. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. It'd be nice if we did. Oh, we are going to. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? We're making the track out of dirt. I don't care. I wonder what's down there. Like, actually. It looks like someone has manually dug this out. Oh, wow. Oh wow, this goes down far. I feel like I'm gonna die here. I don't know why. I don't like the vibe this cave is giving off. Stalagmite, stone, whole lot of stone. We have gone down so far and we're still at X23. Wow, chat. That is not a long distance down for how far we traveled. The exit is that way. I'm not sure where this goes. And whoa! Is that ow? I think I just got a hernia. What? What, and you're telling me people haven't been here? Surely not. I don't think people have been in here. Like, as close to this as spawn as it is. Oh, look at this place, guys. This is beautiful. There's massive stalagmites in the middle, too. Whoa. Watch there just be, like, not a single diamond in this whole, like, cave. Actually, if people have been here, then there probably won't be. Whoa! It goes further! Oh wait, there's a geode up there. I recognize this. Yep. Okay, so I've been down here. I have been down here. This is my dirt path, I believe. Yeah, that goes to my house. But up here... Where did it go? This isn't where I came from. Oh no, where have I come from? Ah. Caught myself. Of course there's no diamonds up here, because this isn't diamond level, you idiot. Yeah, it's the top of this cave. I think the top of this cave is at sea level. Yeah, it's above sea level. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, and it has a ravine in it too. Oh, this is like one of the sickest caves I've ever seen. And like one block beneath this is a whole other cave system. Is this a ravine? I think this is a wannabe ravine. That's sort of intertwined. Yeah! This is a whole mother freaking ravine. And also, I've just now established that it's a lot easier to get out if I just follow my own mine. So I'm gonna do that. Youch. Whoops. Oh great, I've just wasted 4 of my fireworks. That's not good. Couple hundred more, well not a couple hundred more, but like 100 more blocks. Oh look, oh wait, no, never mind, we just need to go straight up now. However, I have netherite armor, so I assume enough that I'll be safe flying up this. Oh wait, I don't need to fly up this. Go about the same speed running upstairs. Why is the happy ghast over here? He's usually like, oh, look, he's there. There's loads of them! Oh, never mind. Yeah, see, he's usually over here. Didn't he call it like Misty or something, or was that on my old world? Yeah, it was on my old world. Rest in peace, Mexico, chat. Rest in peace, Mexico. Rest in peace, Mexicana. Oh. I'm just trying to see if this is enough to get over my friend's house here. This is an old house and is now currently unused, so... Doop. And another bit of andesite. And then we go back to cobblestone. Never mind. Never mind. Right, and this is where it's going to start. Right here. We have completed the rail line. Now, however, we need to get back to the land of UK, because I need and have a couple of rail lines I need to finish off, because I need to put the rails on. So I don't know about you, but in my opinion, railroads are pretty useless without their rails. Could just be my opinion. Could just be personal opinion, you know what I mean? But, you know, they're not really a railroad without their rails. You know, a bit like British people aren't that British, you know, British without their T. Don't worry, British people, do not break my neck in my sleep. I am British. I'm allowed to stereotype. Shut up. Right, where do I put my rails? I'm sorry, bye. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Well, that's not good. Indeed. At some point during my mining trip, I have thrown away my powered rails due to stick drift. I'm just praying they are in this chest. Because powered rails are a pain in my ass to make. Damn it. Well... Chat. I think they are officially gone. Annoyingly. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. For that. Oh, and Miss Skulk's in here too. How lovely. Right. We found everything. I really took my powered rails out my hotbar. Nice one, me. Now, I believe I've railed up to here. Ooh, I don't have to use a powered rail immediately. Now, if I'm not mistaken, powered rails actually last a lot longer than I originally anticipated, so I shouldn't need to use them that often. However, I don't want to get to a point where I'm risking the, railroad. So I will use them where I see fit. Because this is supposed to be an AFK railroad. So if I get to it and it's not AFK, then we got some redesigning to do, Chatteroony. Chatteroony, what am I going on about, chat? So, always preferable that the powered rails are noticed near the bottom of a hill, because nearing the top will mean that there is a greater chance that the powered rails actually slow down the rail user and end up just not working, really, to be honest with you. Oh, that's pretty long distance. I think we're going to go for like here. Whoops. Forgot we're using netherrack. Oh, wow. Oh, double wow. I really can't operate a flying device today, can I? Whoops. Well, I guess that's the lesson of never stand on the block you're mining. Now we should be able to go to here. Yes, sir. I'm actually just going to put a double powered rail here. Because I'm pretty sure when you're going at high speed, double powered rails will speed you up single ones. Lag, please. Can we not do that? Boop. So that will definitely put the user at full speed. Meaning using out all these rails plus 8 of these shouldn't be too much of a gamble. I don't think. Oh. We are quite quickly running out of rails. Well, that's it. We have still got 1,000 blocks to go. Not good. Not good at all, chat. Now we gotta find a mine shaft. You know, I bet your ass I'm not getting these things. Actually, have I got a minecart on me? No. I just thought doing a play test right about now would be a good idea, so I don't have to redesign the whole railroad down the road. That would be annoying. Usually I run out of powered rails before I run out of normal rails. Because they're such a pain in my ass to get. But, I guess not. Oh, wow. Alright. My minecart, there it is. Okay, cool. Right, let's play test this. Let's get over there first. It is inside of this castle. Right, let's play test this. That works. That works. That works. That works, and this works. It's always a good thing to see when your stuff works. Oh, that was just lag. Okay. Should I not? Bruh. No! Oh, dang it. What the? Are we playing right now? Well, now I need to go home and get my Silk Touch pickaxe, so that's annoying. Ah. Damn it. Well, this... No, that's too... annoying. Oh, God, I was like, if I place a skulk, that's still wasting a skulk. And if I just break that one, then I'm still wasting a skulk. So I genuinely do have to go back and just get my Silk Touch pickaxe and redesign half of it. Which is annoying. Bloody works of an engineer here, chat. I'm an A-level engineer student and I can't build a Minecraft railroad. What absolute cinema. Silk Touch. Actually, chat, instead of rebuilding this, I think I'm just going to hop off. Because I've done a lot today. You've watched. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Cha-cha.